Hi, I'm Contraguerro here at the Mat Factory with Dawn, the Honey Badger Mazzotta. Dawn, thank you for coming and talking with me today. So you're ranked 37th in the world right now with an 11-1 record, 10 of those wins being finishes, including your most recent fight where you beat a Bellator vet with a guillotine. Where do you think that places you on the UFC's radar?
Well, I'm 27th in the world, 37th in the world, and I don't really think that there's like a radar per se. They know about me, so it's just about when they need you, and just all about timing. I think it's all about being ready whenever they need you, really. So I think there's a lot of guys in my position on their radar, but it's just about who's ready and who can fill the spot.
A lot of people know that your only loss is to Cody Garbrandt, who is ranked 5th in the world right now. And I actually personally saw you in a submission-only tournament beat him with a submission when you transitioned from a knee bar to a beautiful arm bar. How do you think your grappling stacks up with those elite athletes in the UFC?
To be honest with you, there's a lot of good grapplers in the UFC. In my division, I think it's a little bit weaker as far as the jiu-jitsu. I think they got a lot of good wrestling. And, a lot of good guys that are good in the scrambling. But I think that, my jiu-jitsu is probably better than most of the guys in the top 10. There's a couple guys. But, all in all, I think my grappling is, better, just as good or better than anybody in the division.
And do you think that you have a certain good reputation that he was your loss and he's growing so much as he's fighting in the UFC and you're still holding this winning record?
I think it helps. It's definitely better to have a loss against a guy that is doing good than a guy that's doing bad, of course. But, I'm looking at more of my wins and not focusing on my losses. They say, you lose and you learn. You learn more from a loss, which is definitely true. But, I'm just focusing on getting that next win and just staying healthy, ready to go.
And Isaac Greeley is your coach here at the Mat Factory, and he's been with you throughout your whole career. How do you think he has had an impact on you and on your style of training?
He's had, impact on my training, on my life. He's like a mentor to me. He's like a brother. He's like an uncle. So he's had a tremendous, impact on me. He's a great wrestler, a great guy. Great jiu-jitsu guy, black belt. I came in as a, Taekwondo world champion and ended up transitioning to more of the grappler. And I think that's because of him and Eddie Vincent, which is both of our instructors. So, not that I don't think that, that my grappling is better than my striking, but that's how my fights end. And I think it's because I'm more confident there, because we work so hard there, and it comes from Isaac.
Mm-hmm. How do you stay focused while waiting for that call from the UFC?
Well, I've been always pretty much at a fight. We'll schedule a fight, pretty far out. Last year I had 5 fights. This year I've only had 2 so far, and we're probably looking towards December for the next fight. So that's kind of how I like to do it. Just keep a fight there in the back of my head, so I'm constantly training towards something. And the hardest thing is just to keep the weight down, not eating stuff. So we're working on that. But I just love fighting. I love training every day, getting up training and training with the people I train with. So it's not real hard to stay focused whenever you like what you do.
Yeah, well, good luck.
Thank you.
I think everybody will be excited for your next fight. And to you, Dana White, in the words of Bruce Buffer, it's time to get Dom into the UFC.